Take your life back.
Okay. So here we are, walking the streets again, and seeing who needs help today. Sorry about the noise, but this is Ralph. I run Take Your Life Back on clearviews.info and Clear Reform. I am here. Today is October 19, 2014, and I'm on Neighborhood Road, Mastic Beach. We are here doing what we do every week, and that is to help people. So let's see what we can do today. Stay tuned. These guys. Hey, how you doing? How did it go last week? Remember we were talking, you never emailed me. Here, you remember my email address, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, you want another one or you have it?
Yeah, I get another one.
Okay, there you go. Email me so I can help you with that program. Weren't you talking about that program? Yeah, I mean, I can definitely help you if you just email me so I know how to contact you.
All right.
How's everything going?
Everything's going good.
Still smoking weed?
Yeah, it's good getting high.
Are you inhaling?
Yeah, I'm inhaling.
You just got high? Yeah. What are you going to do today? Just hang out and relax?
I'm going to work.
Wow. Hopefully you don't have to operate a plane or something.
Nah, cashier.
Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah. Well, you know, here, take a business card too. There you go. One of those. You know, possibly New York State can get you into one of those programs, like maybe 10 days and then inpatient, and it won't cost you a penny. You know, so that might work out for you, but then you have to worry about, you know, can you take time off from your job? I don't know if you can.
I'm under review right now. My review's going on right now. So.
Oh, so you got to wait?
Yeah, I know like a week or so.
Right. Well, you know, I had a guy that was the laundromat, and he was drinking like $300 in one weekend, every weekend. And I come here every Sunday, and he's down to only like $50 a weekend now. So, the point I'm trying to say is, if you smoke like 10 weeds, 10 joints, cut down, maybe gradually cut down. That usually can work too. You know, because you're like me. I used to drink until I was so drunk, then I'd sleep it off, eat, and then start all over again.
Well, it's like how I do.
Yeah, so maybe you want to like cut down a little bit. You know, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, but. You know, but contact me either way, okay? Good seeing you again. I'll see you next Sunday if you need to talk to me, okay? All right, you're welcome. Streets are empty today. What's going on? Everybody cold?
Everybody good.
I'll talk to you later, man. So this guy has a review going on for his job, because I could probably get him into some sort of inpatient for 10 days through New York State, but being that he has a review. But, you know, my advice to him is pretty much to, if he just cuts down to start with, you know, because when you cut down, it's better than not doing anything at all. So. But it is cold out, so that's why probably the streets are so empty today. I mean, it's really cold. We'll see what goes on. See if my pastor friend is here. Hey, how you doing? Can I give you one of these? I'm an addiction recovery coach. I'm trying to help the neighborhood with drugs and alcohol. Anybody has a problem, you can just give me a call or email me. Let me give you my business card, and it's for free. What I try to do is just clean up the neighborhood. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know him. Yeah, I interviewed him just recently for Channel 11. So but thank you so much. But how are you doing with your alcohol and drugs?
I don't do no drugs.
Good for you. I used to be an alcoholic, do like 15 shots of vodka a day.
I stopped about 8 months ago.
Oh, good for you. And you didn't have to go to AA, nothing. Wow, that is excellent. Well, on here, you'll notice there's a website. Go on there. I probably have about 175 videos, and they're all about different issues about addiction and stuff. And it's more or less an alternative to AA is what I talk about, because you don't need AA, I feel. It's all in here. If You have the strength inside there.
I'm 63 years old.
Good for you.
I'll be 63 and I drank all my life.
And you stopped at just in time.
And it took me even harder.
Wow. If you ever want to help me in the crusade, let me know, because you're a perfect example of what needs to be done to help clean up the streets. And when you go on my website, you'll see the videos. What I do is I try to go out and interview people. I come here every Sunday for 1 hour, even though I moved from this neighborhood. But contact me, okay? All right, take care. Nice talking to you. So, you guys heard this particular individual drank his whole life, and 18 months ago just got up and quit. And this is my point. It's that you don't need to go to AA if you have a strong mind and you have an action plan, and the action plan is a strategy. It's a goal you're setting. How are you going to fight your addiction? What is your battle plan? So when you do that, you can figure out there are other ways other than AA. And I'm not knocking AA, because AA has helped millions and millions of people, and they've been around since 1936, and they're very successful. But what I am saying is that my methods do work. If you go to www.clearviews, that's CLEARVIEWS.info, or Clear Reform, CLEARREFORM.com, you'll see on there videos that touch every subject you can imagine. And folks, if I don't have a subject, and you want me to videotape a subject that you might be interested in, call me at 844-405-HELP, or text me at 631-599-0218, and I will make sure I address the issue that you want or want to see. I promise you. But there are people out here, and you can just see me. I'm walking around Neighborhood Road, Massachusetts Beach today, October 19th, and there are people out there. Some people are trying their best to cope with the situation they're in. Some people have quit. Some people are trying to quit. And some people, I recommend they need to just cut down a little bit. But when they do all that, the program, or my methods do work. But anyway, I'm going to shut this off for a few minutes, and we're going to touch again in a couple minutes and see what's going on, okay? So, talk to you guys in a couple minutes. So I'm standing out here at Andrew Pantry on Neighborhood Road, Massachusetts Beach, just to see if I can talk to some people. And it seems like it's pretty well dead end today. Not many people out. The weather is bad, so. But listen, even if I get just the flyers out and not get to talk to too many people, that's fine. Try your best. But it is empty here. Let's see what's going on the other side. How you doing, sir? Hi, can I just give you a flyer? Drug and alcohol addiction? Anyone you know? You already have it, or are you seeking help? Okay. Well, if anything, give us a call, okay? Thank you. I don't know what you think. He already has it, but anyway. Hey, how you doing? Can I give you one of these? I'm trying to clean up the streets for alcohol and drug addiction. Anybody might have a problem, just give us a call. It's all free of charge. There's a card, including yourself. If you have any issues you want to talk about, it's no cost at all. Nice bike. Is that Walmart Mongoose? Those are good, right? Yeah. Yeah. But if you know anybody, I mean, it's all free of charge. And, you know, all we're trying to do is clean up the streets here in the area or anywhere. You know, drug and alcohol addiction is really bad, especially heroin. Well, no, this is my program. Well, I'm from Mastic Beach originally, but I moved to the Hamptons. But I cover Mastic Beach or anywhere in the country. If you go on my website, you see that I work for Channel 11. It's on our website. It's right on there, both websites. It's got about 173 videos that you can watch. But we do interviews and all that good stuff for people that want to get involved, volunteer or whatever. So go on the website and take a look, okay? All right, thank you. Bye-bye. You're welcome. You know, I think the impression people are getting, or thinking, is that we're going to go out there and actually give them a home to move into. That's not the case. What we are doing is giving you help. We are giving you the support you need to fight your addiction. That's what we're doing. You know, people seem to not want to understand it or they can't understand it, but that's really what it comes down to. So, folks, you know, I usually do my shows on video, and now it's for right now because I don't have a lot of people to talk to. Hey, how you doing? Can I give you one of these? I'm trying to clean the streets up on drug and alcohol addiction abuse. If you know anyone whatsoever that might need help, it's all free of charge. I'll give you a card. The phone number is help with the rest of the numbers before that. And we do interviews and stuff like that for TV. Anybody wants to talk about it. It doesn't have to be visual, it can be just audio or whatever. Well, I used to live right here. This used to be my alcohol drunken years right here. So I come back to my stomping grounds. Oh, cool. You know, but yeah, if you call me, I can get assistance for New York State for someone that might need to go inpatient or something. But, all right, sir?
All right.
Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks. Bye-bye. You saw Hampton Days, you know, that's what they think right away, Hampton Days, but it's not. It's exactly here that I'm here today. But what I was saying is that usually I do my shows, video and audio, but right now it's audio because we're down on time here as far as people. There are not a lot of people on the streets. But I want you folks to know, if you let the sunshine into your heart, your home, you will get nothing. I mean nothing but positive results. If you eliminate the negativity and the negative people in your life, the naysayers, the ones that feel they need to tell you that you're worth nothing and you're no good, don't believe what they have to say because you are special. You are worth something and you're certainly worth a lot to God. God created you to be perfect, and sometimes what we do with our lives is we just go our own direction and we think we can run our lives. That's when we find out that it is then when our lives are out of control that we need to reach up to God and ask for guidance and direction. And that's what you folks need to do. I wish I had more people to speak to here for the interviews, but it's not happening that way, and it is what it is. But I will tell you folks this, that don't let the people, the naysayers, bring you down. You are special. You are worth something. You can live with addiction and you can win the battle. But what you need to do is two things. You need to, number one, you need to first acknowledge that you have a problem. You need to stop denying you have a problem. And when you do that, you need to also, at that time, you need to reach up to God and ask for guidance and directions. Because if you notice, if your life is crumbling around you, there's a reason for that. And that's because you don't know how to control your life. I don't know how to control my life, and that's why I include God in my daily living. So that's what you folks need to do. So why don't you start today? Call me at 844-405-HELP, and you can also get in touch with me at via text 631-599-0218. And you can also go to my website's clearviews.info, www.clearreform.com. Come see me. Talk to me, and together I will help you take your life back. That I promise you. Okay? So, that's pretty much all I have to say. Hey, how you doing today? I don't know if I gave you one last week.
I don't think you have.
Now, this is about drug and alcohol addiction. I'm trying to help the streets here by helping people that have alcohol and drug addiction problems. Here's my card.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you're right about that. I try to come out here once a week on a Sunday for an hour. These used to be my drunken years here before I moved. So I come back here to try to help the people in my old neighborhood. And it's all free of charge. I have websites, I do videos, I'm on Channel 11 sometimes. So go on there, take a look, and if you need some help, by all means, just give me a call.
Yeah, not me, but I know people who might.
Yeah, and it's, you know, you don't have to give your name and nothing. You can text me. There's phone number for texting, whatever people want to do. All right, sir? All right, nice meeting you. Have a great day. Thanks. Okay, that looks like it's it. I am back. I see one more person walking down the street, so let me see if I can try to help this person. Maybe I can do something for them. Morning. Can I hand you a flyer? I'm trying to, you're welcome. It's about drug and alcohol addiction. If anybody needs help that you might know, give me a call, okay? Thank you. There he is. Good. How's it going for you this week? Good? Okay, well, I think that's pretty much it. Looks like everybody is either in church or, because of the weather today, not coming out at all. So I'm going to take a walk into the laundromat one more time. And folks, it is so simple. Easier said than easier done, I know. Changes to be made, I know. But it's possible if you really want it. So start today, October 19th, 2014. Start today and let me help you take your life back. Remember, a sober today makes for a better tomorrow. And if you believe it in your head, it'll become clear at your home. Let the sunshine into your heart and your home, and you'll get nothing but positive results. And get rid of the negativity and the naysayers around you. Start today, and let me, Ralf Friedrichs, help take your life back.
Take your life back.
Hey, how you going? Can I give you one of these? I'm just trying to clean the streets up on drugs and alcohol. If you know anyone that has issues, I do it for free of charge. I give them counseling. Do you do drugs and alcohol, or you're okay?
I drink a beer once in a while.
Well, that's good. I mean, you know what? As long as you know how to do it, like you can control. Like me, I'm an alcoholic. For years, I was drinking 10, 15 shots of vodka every day. That's bad. But if you can control it...
I'll let somebody know.
Right, and my phone number is right there.
All right.
So have them just give me a call, okay? Thanks, sir. Take care. How you doing today? Can I give you one of these? I'm trying to clean the streets up for drugs and alcohol. If you know anybody, including yourself, I'm an addiction recovery coach. I do it for free. What I do is just tell people the best way to recover from drugs and alcohol.
You're going to have a hard time this time cleaning it up.
Well, we're trying. We've been doing it for years, and it's not getting us places. But even if we get one person out of that whole time, it's better than nothing, right?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, you guys heard what he said. I'm going to have a hard time here cleaning up the streets. Well, we're going to try our best, aren't we? We really are. Lots of children, young people here. Hey, how you doing? Can I give you one of these? I'm I'm trying to clean the streets up for drugs and alcohol, if you know any. I know, it's tough, right? It is tough. See, I'm an alcoholic. I've been sober for a couple of years now. I used to walk from that liquor shop to a pagoda, do 10, 15 shots. And since then, I went to college, became an addiction recovery coach. So I'm trying to help other people for free on recovering. I don't know if you do drugs or alcohol.
I do. I smoke weed, man.
Yeah, well,
smoke weed,
so did President Clinton, but he didn't inhale, right?
I'm trying to quit. I was thinking about going to a 20-day program.
Like an inpatient?
Yeah, but I'm just waiting for my job. I have to be there for 90 days, my probationary period.
Well, I can get you in for free into a program. There's a phone number on there. Just call me right there, but check my websites out first. But the state, New York State, has free programs for people that qualify for inpatient or outpatient.
All right.
But they're on here. I'm an addiction recovery coach. I'm trying to clean the streets up. I used to be a really bad alcoholic. So my way of paying back society is by helping other people. And I used to live on Pagoda here since I moved. And I used to do 10, 15 shots walking from that liquor shop to my house a day. And just trying to...
Some people are still drinking.
I know, it's terrible.
They went through recovery, still drinking.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I relapsed 6, 7 times until you hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
Because you know what? You can think you hit rock bottom, but I also tell people you need to include 2 things.
You're right, though.
Yeah,
You're right.
but you have to do 2 things. You have to stop denying you have a problem, but you also have to reach to your higher power.
Yeah.
Because without God, you can have God without addiction, but you can't have addiction without God. You need to have both. And I've been there, so I know. So as pro bono, what I do is I go out and I try to help people every Sunday between 11 and 12. I'm walking
That
the
ain't
streets.
bad.
So if you know anybody and you go on there, give me a call. I can get you in the program for free.
Thank you.
That ain't bad.
But it will be a 10 or a 20-day inpatient.
That'd be
Call me, okay? And if I don't answer the phone right away, just leave me a message with your, and if you don't want to leave your phone number, because I do know, I used to be a closet drinker. I didn't want anybody knowing my business. I didn't.
Yeah.
Just all you have to do is throw me an email or whatever, and we can do the texting or whatever. It don't matter. I don't need to know who you are. What I need to know is to make sure that you're okay. That's all. All right? All right. My name is Ralph. Take care. Take care. Nice meeting you, okay? Oh, let me give you my business card, too. Here, I forgot. You want one, too, man?
Yes.
There you go. You can reach me there.
Thank you.
I think the business card says it all. Help. Because that's what we all need when we have addiction, right? All right, take care. Don't inhale the weed, man. Be like President Clinton. Then it's okay. How you doing? Can I give you one of these? I'm trying to clean the streets for drug and alcohol. If you know anybody who has an addiction, including yourself, I can do it for free. If you want to go into a program or something, just call right there. Okay? All righty. How you doing today? Good. Hey guys. Good. I haven't seen you since last week. I gave you one already, but I'll give you. Yes. You want my? Did I give you my business card? Hey guys. I'm here trying to help people with drugs and alcohol to beat it. If you know anyone, I do it pro bono. There's no charge involved. I can get you in the inpatient without any insurance if you want to check yourself in. But like I always tell people, don't do it unless you're, ready to stop denying you have it. Yeah, because I mean, like myself.
Anything about the programs for like DWs?
As an alternative to jail?
No, like if you added the previous DW, you have to do a program.
Yeah.
So you can get your license back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Well, yeah. If you see right here, there's email address right on there. Just email me your email address so I can send you the information because I don't know you, but you have my information. Contact me. Right, then I'll email you all the information.
My wife has the email. I'll have her do it.
Oh, you don't do email? Sometimes you're better off without
I don't do
computers.
the computer thing, really.
Exactly.
I do Google, that's it. I know how to Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need to know how long I have to go for it.
Mine 28 days. I went inpatient for 28 days.
And make sure, right? Make sure you don't show up drunk or anything, right? Make sure you don't show up drunk or anything.
You can do outpatient too. You can just go attend classes and stuff.
No, it's
I'm the king of
outpatient.
DWIs. I know all about that shit. That's like if you had a 4 to 6 month course, you take it, you just go to night, and you lab, you get that certificate.
Go through it, okay?
I
started to feel they have me 9 to 12. 5 days a week. I can't work.
That's tough. Well, let me go.
That's not my problem.
Yeah, thanks.
You know what? I'll see See you later.
Yeah, exactly. You're welcome,
I
sir.
got 4 kids, man. I need money for my kids.
No, of course. You got the priorities that have to be set, you know?
I mean, I'm an alcoholic. I don't drink and get drunk.
I do. I did. Not anymore, but I did. That was my goal. When I lived in Pagoda before I moved to the Hamptons, I used to walk from that liquor shop to my house in Pagoda, and no lie, between that walk, do 15 shots of vodka. Just take my shots and throw them in the bushes, thinking nobody in my house would even notice. Everybody knew I was drunk. 15 shots, come on.
I'm an alcoholic also, but I gave up liquor almost 20 years ago.
Did you?
Just a beer drinker.
Okay.
And I used to drink to get drunk. I don't anymore. I just drink to maintain.
Well, see, if you
it is what it is. I've been through
no.
everything.
I'm totally in a different page. You don't understand. I've tried AA. I've tried AA. They have the 12 steps, but if you go on my website, I have 16 alternative steps. But here's what I'm telling you: it's okay. It's okay for you to drink. I'm telling you that, as long as you can control it. Because even in the Bible, God was drinking wine. Jesus was drinking. Right. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite and tell you shouldn't. It's all about controlling. It's all about control. If you have a drug habit, you have a, could be pornography, whatever. As long as you control what you do. But if you're like me, I'm out of control. I need to drink to get drunk. So that's why I need help. But if you could just drink and just be sociable about it, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not going to lie to you.
I can go to work every morning.
Yeah. Listen, guys, there was a guy I interviewed here, must have been, I don't know, about 3 weeks ago. And he was drinking about $300 on a Saturday and a Sunday. And every week since then, I come down, he's down to $50 a weekend. Because what I told him is exactly what I just told you. It's okay to drink, just drink in moderation. That's all it really is.
$300, you're going to all the bars.
Yeah, Broadway.
Yeah, we're just doing bars.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
But my point here is he's getting better because too many people tell you either drink or you don't drink. No, there's a happy medium. There is a happy medium.
I believe that. I ain't in AA coach stuff.
There is no happy medium between living and murdering. There is no happy. But when it comes to drinking, I'm not saying do drugs. I'm saying, but drinking, that part.
Drugs I don't do. I gave them up years ago.
That part is okay.
My only vice is beer and cigarettes. Give me a few beers, bullshit with the guys, hanging out, have a good day.
Here's a perfect example. Exactly. Here's a perfect example. My brother's a missionary. And he's a born-again Christian, but when he comes to the house, he'll still have a beer. It's okay to drink, but just do it in moderation. Don't drink to get drunk. Don't.
Be sociable.
Exactly.
You know?
Well, see, I had to learn how to live without anything. It's either too much or nothing. There is no in between. That's how I have to live. That's right.
One is not enough.
That's right.
My father always said, Mr. Soul, a man should know his limitations.
That's you're right.
And if you don't know your limitations,
you're right.
You know you start drinking and you know you're going to be a complete freaking maniac.
That's right.
Don't drink.
That's right.
But if you can drink and maintain and bullshit and meet friends and have a nice day, then it's okay. But you got to know your limitations.
That's right.
That's why I gave up liquor. I was blacked out. Weekends blacked out. I went to Arizona and back 6 days. Don't remember anything.
Right.
I swear to God, tequila.
How many people do you know that has had that story? Not even, Now, I
got a guy.
Not even know how you got home.
I got a guy who drove an
my car. I don't even remember how I got there.
Listen, I got a guy who drove an 18-wheel tractor trailer to Houston and back.
And doesn't
All he remembers was buying 3 quarts of Johnny Walker Red. He doesn't remember the fucking trip. He doesn't know if he ran cars off the road, if he ran somebody over, and he's sober now 10 years.
Wow, good for him.
But he was blacked out in a fucking 18-wheel monster truck.
Wow.
With bottles of scotch. Are you crazy? He was like, that was it for him. He had an awakening, man. He was like, wow.
You know, stories like that, and the story about you saying, like, thank God you survived, and you now can actually tell other people about these stories. Because I tell you what he would have remembered if a cop would have pulled him over.
That's right.
He would have remembered that.
Sober in jail.
He would have remembered that. That he would have.
I have 6 DWIs. I finally graduated to a felony DWI, and I did a year in Riverhead.
Wow.
And that was my awakening.
Yeah.
That was my awakening, and that was in 2007. And I haven't drank like that since 2007, ever.
And now don't they have that Dewey trailer thing?
Yeah.
I had that for years.
Oh, have they?
I've been in it.
Oh, really? What is it, like a like in the military squad bay type of atmosphere?
And it's like with a bunch of beds.
Yeah, so it's like a squad bay.
Barrack.
Yeah, like a barracks.
Barrack, yeah.
They're a bunch of trailers.
Wow.
Put together.
But you know what? I agree.
There's
Not
only
like
like 30 people in there.
I think it's great that they invented something like that because you're not a hardcore criminal.
And listen,
You're a person that has a disease.
yeah.
That's really.
And I'm not saying I got 60 WIs to brag because I'm not proud of it.
No, but your
But
story.
I never got in a car accident. I never hurt anybody. Thank God.
Yeah.
And I always blew .10, .12, .08. I was never 2.8. You know, you hear these crazy
Yeah.
numbers. I was just drunk.
Right.
You know? But thank God I never hurt anybody.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll never get behind the wheel of a car again. I can get my license in a couple of months. I don't want it
Wow.
because I know I drink.
I
Don't want the responsibility.
have a friend who. Yeah, exactly. Who has a show on Channel 11 in Boise, Idaho that I'm on. All my commercials run on it and all that. And they just did a story, on something like that. But if you'll see my websites. I have about 162 videos on YouTube. If you type in my name, that's on my business card.
They don't come up.
Yeah, and these videos are different things. It could be anything from child molesting and drugs to DWIs. These videos are all educational videos, and YouTube actually pays me per hit. They give me 15 cents for each person that clicks on it because they're educational. And I do one a day, except for Thursdays and Sundays. One a day, and they're about an hour and a half long. But go on there and take a look at the videos. If you ever want to
access to a computer this week.
yeah, if you ever want to be interviewed, whether it's on camera or on audio, get in touch with me, and I'll put you right on YouTube then. A lot of people don't like to show their faces, but audio can't hurt no one.
I can care less.
Me, I'm not ashamed.
I got
I'm not
nightmare
ashamed.
stories.
It is what it
I
is.
got nightmare stories.
Right. If you ever want to go on video or audio, call me, okay, guys? And you need to email me, so I have your email address, okay? Because you probably don't have it memorized.
No, it's my old lady.
Yeah, so email me. Good seeing you again. Oh, you know what? Pat's son got a bike. Remember last Sunday?
Down on that.
Remember that guy that I walked into Handry Pantry right afterwards, and there was a guy that we knew, and he gave him a ride to his house and gave him a 10-speed, so he can start his job.
Yeah,
So,
I was trying to see if I had one that I could put together.
yeah,
I could put my tires inside.
right. Well,
Whenever I see bikes, kids out, I take them.
right. Well, you know, I mean, it's good that he found it. Just to really touch base on something real quick here. If you notice on both my websites, they start with the word clear. And just so you guys know what CLEAR stands for, I invented this years ago. It stands for Community Lessons Empower Addiction Recovery. It is your lessons, and my lessons as a community. They empower addiction recovery.
That's cool, man.
That's what CLEAR stands for. One is Clear Views.
Say it again.
Clear Views.
No, say what it stands for.
Community Lessons Empower Addiction Recovery. And the other is Clear Reform, because when I coach you, I'm reforming you to be a different person, to transform you. So that's what the CLEAR stands for. Look me up on YouTube.
Yeah, I've gone through it.
Every time you hit, 15 cents in my pocket.
Hey.
Keep hitting away.
All right, so I get 7.5 cents back, right?
That's,
Hey.
I'll tell you that Sunday I don't show up here. I'll tell you to come collect then.
please.
All right, guys.
Always peace, man.
Yeah, stay in touch with me, guys. I'll see you next Sunday. All right, take care. All right. And I know you work for Pat, too. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know Pat had parents still alive. Pat? Pat's my mother's age, 74. Pat, the old lady, she's my mom's age. Yeah, but I remember she said that she wanted you to come over and finish a job or something. All right, guys, later. All right. Well, now, folks, you really heard the story. This guy had 6 DWIs, 6. Spent a year in Riverhead Jail. Riverhead is here on Long Island. Just to touch base, I am walking the streets, Mastic Beach, Neighborhood Road. Today is October 12th. We are here talking real people with real stories. Please wait, and we will be interviewing another person shortly. Quite successful with that last interview. CLEAR. Community Lessons Empower Addiction Recovery. It's that simple, folks. Simple. Hey, what's going on? Hi, how you doing? I'll give you one of these here. How you doing today? Good? There we go. It's about drug and alcohol.
Okay.
If you know anybody that has addiction problem, they can call me for free. I will help them. If you have any issues, just call me. Help. And it's all for free. I can help you, okay?
My Jesus.
You know what? You need to have God when you have addiction. You can't fight addiction without God. You really can't.
Having Jesus, I can't have no
Yeah.
addiction.
But you know what? There are people that have Jesus and that have addiction too. So that's who I'm trying to help. Okay, so if you know anybody, let me just call me, okay? All right. How's your buddy? How's your friend? Better?
He's all right.
Yeah, how are you? You want one of these? Do you have any drug or alcohol issues? Nothing. Good for you. If you know anybody, have them call me. We're trying to clean the streets and the world up. Trying, but it's not getting through. Trying. But your friend did better.
Yeah.
But after I talked to him, I saw him walking down with a six-pack. But I said to him, it's okay to drink as long as you don't drink to get drunk. Because even Jesus drank wine. So it's okay to drink some alcohol, but you have to be responsible with it.
Yeah.
Control with anything in life, just like a car. That's right. But your friend went from like one extreme to much. His eyes were good, much better. All right, guys. What's that?
See the one that's sitting up there? There he is.
Yeah, I just spoke to him. Yep. Yep. 60 WI.
And he got a 12-pack of beer yesterday.
Did he?
And he was sitting there drinking. See, that's
Wow.
what you're doing.
Yeah, I was just 12-pack by himself.
12-pack of beer, all by himself.
That's a lot of beer.
And then he has to walk home.
Your friend is down there with the hat on that was supposed to do work at your house. He's down there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, in case you needed to talk to him. He's down there.
We're doing the inside work now.
Oh, okay. I see you got your bread, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, take that home. You need a bigger bag.
Yeah.
Get a laundry bag for 50 cents.
That's right.
Yeah, and stick it all in there and carry it that way. Right?
You doing good with them?
Yeah, I am. Well, I don't know how good until people call me.
Because they tell everybody about them. And I guess they're putting it in the laundromat.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
I thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
Our real estate folks.
Which one?
The one right here on the corner. There's
Oh, they did?
for sale sign on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you need 50 cents, let me I have quarters in the car.
Oh, God.
All right, for the bag. How you doing? Can I give you one of these? I'm trying to clean the streets up with alcohol and drug abuse. If you know anyone, I used to be an alcoholic and I'm an addiction recovery coach. And for free, I'm willing to help anyone that needs some coaching on how to beat it. Without having to go to AA, I can do that.
Okay.
If you go on YouTube, use it in my business card. I do on channel 11 and videos on YouTube on how to improve your life. I'm also a life coach. Go on YouTube with my name, you'll find me.
Do you do school events?
I do jails, I do DWAs.
Community colleges?
Yeah. Go check out my videos, see if they're appropriate, and if they are, contact me. And there's no money involved. I'll do whatever it takes to help people for nothing. Okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Can I give you one of these, sir? I'm trying to clean the streets up for alcohol and drug abuse. If you know anybody that needs help, just to give me a call. I'm an addiction recovery coach and I'll do it for free. Just trying to help the community. Okay? Thanks. How are you, sir? Can I give you one of these? I know your hands are full. I'm just trying to clean the streets up for drug and alcohol abuse. If you know anyone, just give me a call. It's free of charge. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to shut this off for now. All right, so I'm back again. Neighborhood Road, Massac Beach, New York, October 12th. Trying to get the real people with the real stories on drug and alcohol abuse, trying to help clean up the streets in Massac Beach. just explain to somebody what CLEAR and CLEAR Views and CLEAR Reform stands for: Community Lessons of Power, Addiction Recovery, and that is my goal, to help the community. So here we go again. Let's see. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for helping. How you doing? Okay. Here we go. Let's shut this off for a minute. Let's see if I can talk to this one person before I shut this off. Hi, how are you? Can I give you one of these? I'm trying to clean the streets up from alcohol and drug abuse. If you know anybody that has any problems, for free, I will try to help them.
Guess what?
What?
I just got out of have a detox Friday.
Did you? Congratulations. How do you feel?
Very tired, very weak.
Do
Not
you?
on methadone no more.
Well, good. How long was the detox program?
Oh, 5 days.
Wow.
I did like 90% of it home, but
Now, what's your follow-up plan?
go to famous like
Good for you. How do you feel? I mean, I know that you're tired,
Like yesterday I was left, but today I'm getting up and walking. Now this is the second time I've walked in the pantry.
Wow.
That's
Are you eating?
beautiful.
You're getting food in you and all that?
That's
Good.
why I can eat.
Right.
Yep, I did.
And are you missing the drugs at all, or?
No.
Because I know I'm an alcoholic. I've been sober for a while, but I could go into a liquor shop, and that little devil inside me always says, "God, I wish I had one." But I know I can't control myself, so.
You don't go in there.
No, not only that, but I just don't drink.
I got sick in February, and the hospital gave me a blood infection, and then the infection laid in my spine.
Oh.
They gave me methadone. And I have an addictive personality, I guess. So
Yeah, I know. Well,
I got off of it.
and
It took a hard time to get off. Boy,
but
it's in my bones.
and the program helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do me a favor, on my website. Yeah, let me give you this. On my that piece of paper, here's my card. Go take a look at my videos. I'm on channel 11 sometimes. But on YouTube, you'll find 163 videos of mine, and it addresses people like you and me daily. Each day I do an hour-and-a-half video that goes live on the internet.
All right.
If you go under, that's my coaching. But on this piece of paper,
Yeah.
you'll find CLEAR Views. And just so you know what the CLEAR stands for, both of my websites: Community Lessons in Power, Addiction Recovery. We as a community need to help each other.
Yeah.
And if you go on there, on this one, you'll see all my videos, or you can just type my name into YouTube
All right.
or Google, and you'll see
All
all
right.
the videos.
That's awesome.
And I do, Sundays I do inspiration videos.
I just watched Kenneth Coleman.
Oh, yeah, he's,
But she's like Billy Burton was on about the blood wounds.
right. Do you find that coming out of detox, you need to include your higher power to help you, or?
Oh, even before I went in.
Good for you.
Oh no, I believe in God. I have my personal book of life, God.
Because somebody I just spoke to just said they don't need to have God to beat an addiction. I don't believe that. I think
No.
you need to have both.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you need to know.
Well, if you ever want to contact me for an interview, I can put you on one of my shows. If you ever want, it doesn't have to be with your face. It can just be audio. Thanks. Bye-bye. Another successful one. Still up there from last week. Good. Morning, folks. Can I give you one of these? It's on alcohol and addiction recovery. I'm trying to get people help if they need it in the neighborhood, clean the streets up.
No problem.
Yeah. Okay, if you know anyone, I mean, unless you don't need it, then.
I really don't.
Okay, I'll take it back, give it to somebody that might need it. Thanks, appreciate it.
I could mail it to somebody in South Carolina, maybe, though.
There you go. Yeah, and it's free of charge. There's no cost. I'm an addiction recovery coach, but I work for nothing. There you go. Mail them that too.
All right.
All right, and it's a free phone call. Can't beat that.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Well, too many people claim they don't need help, and I hope to God that is true. However, from my experience, you can actually a lot of times tell by a person's demeanor, by a person's eyes, and a person's reaction of any consumption of drugs or alcohol. And I would say probably 80% of the people that say they don't need it really do need it. Problem is that they are not admitting that they need it, and that is called rock bottom. When you admit you need, that is called rock bottom, folks. So until you admit that, you might think you don't need it, but you do. And I always say this, and I'll say it again, that in order to fight and live with addiction, you need to reach out to God. You really have to reach out to God. You have to ask for guidance and direction. Because if you are in the middle of severe addiction and you see your life crumbling around you, you obviously know that you can't control your own life. So that's where you need to reach out to God and ask Him for guidance and direction. I say this all the time. Tonight, when you go to bed, push your slipper, shoes, or sneakers under your bed instead of at the edge of the bed. And then in the morning when you wake up, you need to get on your knees to get those shoes, sneakers, and slippers. And why not then just pray to God, thank God for another day alive. For every breath you take, somebody else is taking their last breath. For every time you open your eyes and close them, maybe somebody's closing for the last time. So do that today. Start today, October 12th, 2014. Make today the best day for the rest of your life. Let me help you take your life back. And you will see that it's 100% better living. Go to www.clearviews, that's CLEARVIEWS.info, and www.clearreform, that's CLEARREFORM, and you will find that between both of my websites there are over 162 videos, and those videos will help you in your daily addiction battle plan. Those videos will include the tools, the action plans, and the higher power. Those videos will teach you from day one all the way to whenever. Those videos will include how to write chapters in your book of life. Your chapter starts at birth and ends at your death. Those videos will include all that. Go to www.clearviews.info. You can go to YouTube and just type in my name, Ralf, that's R-A-L-F, Friedrichs, F-R-I-D-D-R-I-C-H-S. Just type that into the YouTube and you'll see all my videos. Folks, I'm going to wrap this up here on Neighborhood Road, Massac Beach, New York, today, October 12th, 2014. We'll wrap this up for today. And I just want to remind everyone to please include your higher power in whatever you do, whether it's fighting addiction or just being at home around your family. Include your higher power. And I just want to remind everyone to please to have a great Sunday. And more importantly, always have a sober day and a sober week. And God bless everyone. Take care.
Take your life back.
Good morning. Welcome to Take Your Life Back with Ralf Friedrichs. Today we're going to talk about 10 things that will definitely happen to you if you get a DUI or a DWI. These 10 things will definitely happen to you. The question is it worth drinking and driving? Do you have an addiction problem that you feel that you need to get behind the wheel and drink first and then drive and take someone else's life, including your own, into your own hands? Let's discuss that next. But first, let's talk about Dr. Luis Gonzalez from Starting Point. Dr. Luis Gonzalez is at 844-414-8444. He is a addiction recovery coach, and he also teaches you, that's right, yes, you, how to become a coach. If you have the passion, personality, and professionalism, and you have an addiction of some sort, whether it's your own or someone else's, call him at 844-414-8444, and he can turn you into an addiction recovery coach like I am, like he is. Also, if you do have an addiction and you want to get help, he can help you walk from addiction to recovery. He will walk with you 24 hours a day, starting today if you call 844-414-8444. You can also go to his website, which is www.startingpointmn.com. We, myself as an addiction recovery coach, and Dr. Luis Gonzalez, who also is one, will never ever talk about the past. We are not counselors or therapists. What we are addiction recovery coaches. We are here to help you. We bring your situation that you already have the answers to your own questions that you have inside you. We bring them to the surface, and we go from there. Call him, 844-414-8444. You can also go to my website, www.clearviews.info. That's CLEARVIEWS.info. On clearviews.info, you will find everything you need to know about addiction and recovery. I created that website when I first hit rock bottom about a month later, and the reason I came up with the word clear was because I felt clear. My inside felt clear, my head felt clear due to my addiction that always was foggy. Now, being that I hit rock bottom and I had seeked sobriety back then and still am, everything has become clear. And I thought to myself, what can I come up with the word clear? So I said, well, listen, we as a whole, whether it's globally or within your own community, have community, and we all have lessons. So I said CLEAR stands for Community Lessons Empower Addiction Recovery. It is our lessons. It is my experiences, your own experiences, your neighbors, your loved ones' experiences with addiction, whether it be alcohol and or drugs. Their addiction and their lessons empower addiction recovery. We all work together as a community. And that's when I also came up with another website, which is for my coaching, Clear Reform. And what does reform stands for? It's to take you, transform you, reform you into a whole different person that you were not back then. In other words, when you had your addiction, you were a whole different person. I'm going to help you go from addiction to recovery. I'm going to take that person that has the addiction and teach that person, or show that person, guide that person into the recovery lifestyle. That is what I do. You can reach me at 844-405-HELP. 844-405-HELP. You can also text me anytime you want with any questions at 631-599-0218. You can email me at clearreform@yahoo. That's CLEARREFORM@yahoo.com. Both Dr. Luis Gonzalez and myself are here to help you. All you need to do is call us. And we are not the only addiction recovery coaches in the world. There are thousands. So if you do want to become one, call Dr. Luis Gonzalez from Starting Point at 844-414-8444. Now, let's get into today's segment, which is 10 things that will happen to you, guaranteed, if you get a DWI or DUI. There are a lot of things that can happen to you if you're convicted of drunk driving in the United States. None of them are fun, and most of them are expensive. There can be other consequences and costs associated with DUI convictions, such as losing your job or having to go to rehab. But these items that I will discuss are penalties established by law in almost all states. Almost. Check your local DMV or court system for your laws within your state. The first thing that's going to happen to you, the first thing that you shouldn't have done is gotten behind the wheel drunk, but the first thing that will definitely happen to you is you'll be arrested and you will be booked. You'll have a nice portrait of your picture taken of you with these beautiful numbers under your chin. If you're arrested for suspicion of drunk driving, the first thing that will happen is you will be placed into a police vehicle and taken to the nearest police station or jail. There, your photograph, your mugshot, will be taken and you will be fingerprinted. In some states, you can be released immediately. if someone comes to the jail and pays your bail and drives you home. But several states now have laws requiring you to be held for a period of time till you sober up. I think all states should have that. I really do. Let me lower this a little bit, folks, so you can get to see me a little bit. There we go. That's better. I think all states should have that. You should stay in jail overnight, sober you up, or for at least the sober up part of it. You need to really do that. Number two, that will definitely happen to you because you cannot be arrested and you cannot be booked unless you go the following day to court or that same day. At the time of your arrest, you will be given a ticket or a summons that tells you a date that you have to appear in court to face driving under the influence charges. For some drivers, this is a humiliating experience to have appear in public to answer charges of being drunk. In today's court, if you deny the charges, plead not guilty, and try to fight the case, chances are you and everyone else in the courtroom are going to see a video of yourself failing the field sobriety test taken from the officer's dashboard camera or taken in the jail when you were processed. If you know you were drinking and driving, first of all, plead guilty. Go seek an attorney and plead guilty. Don't be embarrassed further than you have already put yourself into this situation. You don't want to have to do that. But the best thing to do is not to drink and drive in the first place. But if you did and you were caught, and thank God you didn't kill anyone, including yourself, seek an attorney and plead guilty. Hopefully you have learned from this lesson. Thing number three is you'll probably, in some cases, lose your license, depending on if you've had more than one DUI or DWI. In all states, even for first-time convictions, your sentence will include the loss of driving privileges for a period of time. Probably on your first or second one, it'll be suspended. On your third or fourth, probably revoked. Even in states that offer a hardship license that allows you to drive to work or to school during the time your license is revoked or suspended, your driving privileges are drastically curtailed. In some states, if you refuse to take your field sobriety test or submit a breathalyzer or a blood test, your license is suspended immediately, automatically, even, and I repeat, even before you go to court to plead your case. Unbelievable? No. It's realistic. We need to stop people, including somebody you might know, to get behind the wheel if you're drunk or you're high. Because what you're doing is not only taking your life in your own hands, but you're taking other people's lives in your hands. You are taking a lethal weapon, your vehicle, and aiming it towards whatever is in front of your vehicle. That has to stop. And I am so glad we have these 10 things, because maybe, just maybe, if this happened to you, you have learned your lesson. And if not, and it does happen to you, I hope you do learn your lesson. Hopefully it's never gone past these 10 things. Hopefully never. Number 4, you'll definitely have to pay a fine. Do you have that extra money? If you are convicted of driving while intoxicated, part of your sentence will definitely include paying a fine. All states have laws setting minimum and maximum fines for drunk driving, but those penalties can be enhanced by other circumstances. For example, if property was damaged, someone was injured, and a child was endangered as a result of your driving while drunk, the fines can be increased. In most states, you will also have to pay the court costs associated with your case. Folks, the money issue is the easy part, unless you have no money. But the bigger issue is the safety aspect of this. Safety for yourself and safety for others. Folks, you will possibly go to jail. You'll get room and board for nothing. You'll get TV, and they'll be fed 3 square meals a day, all for nothing. But here's the catch. You won't be able to leave until your sentence is served. You'll be behind bars with other people that possibly have done what you've done or have committed crimes such as rape, murder in some cases, burglary, assault. These are the people you're sharing your nice new apartment with. In a growing number of states, jail terms have become mandatory even for first-time drunk driving offenders. Typically, first offenders' jail times are only 1 or 2 days that can be served on the weekend, but it is still jail time, and you're still with those people I just discussed. For repeat offenders, jail is mandatory in most states and the terms are longer than a couple of days. And again, if there are aggravating circumstances, such as possibly you injured someone, connected with your DWI case, the penalties will be increased. Now you're going to also get yourself a babysitter. You will have to complete the terms of probation. Even if you're not sentenced to any jail time for your DUI or DWI conviction, you will probably be given probation sentence. The terms of which are determined by sentence by a judge. Excuse me 1 second, my alarm went off. Okay, sorry about that. My alarm went off. Where were we? Okay, even if you are not sentenced to any jail time for your DUI conviction, you will probably be given a probation sentence. The terms of these, which are determined by the sentencing judge. If you fail to meet the terms of probation, you can be sent to jail, even if you're a high-profile Hollywood celebrity, and we know about that. Regardless of the terms, the probation sentence itself is another expense you will have to pay. Typically, this is a monthly fee you must pay for the cost of administrating and supervising your probated sentence. You now have hired yourself a babysitter because you can't be trusted to do things on your own because you feel that you need to drink and drive. You might even have to go to drunk school. Number 7. In almost all jurisdictions, if you wanted your driving privileges returned after a drunk driving conviction, you will have to complete an alcohol and drug educating program, usually referred to as drunk driving school. Wow, great school. These classes include hours of drunk driving prevention education and assessment of your drunk driving and drinking habits. And there is a fee for attending these classes, another expense you must pay to get your driver's license back. This is like a register. Ching, ching, ching. Everything is adding up, folks. Number 8, you will have to go some kind of alcohol assessment. As part of the court-ordered alcohol education and assessment program mentioned above, a trained counselor will also assess your pattern of alcohol consumption and determine if you have an alcohol abuse disorder, otherwise known as are you addicted, like I was. Typically, the assessor will ask you a series of questions about how alcohol affects your life. If the assessor finds that your drinking rises to the level of alcohol abuse or dependence, you may also have to undergo some kind of alcohol treatment program before you can get your driving license privileges back. It could be inpatient or outpatient. And you know what? That might be your saving grace. Out of all these so far, number 8 and number 5 are your 2 saving grace. Number 5 was going to jail, because now you can't drink and drive. Now you can't. You might be able to drink in jail because they do have their fermented type of wines that they create there, but you can't drive. And number 8, the assessor might send you to some kind of treatment, and that is a godsend because you probably, if you have an addiction, need some type of addiction. I mean, some type of treatment. Whether it's AA, whether it's my methods or any other methods, and we'll discuss those. You might need that. So number 5, go to jail, plus. Number 8, plus. Number 9, you will have to pay higher auto insurance. Your auto insurance company, whoever it might be, is not going to appreciate the fact that you got caught drinking and driving because you left yourself open for a libel lawsuit. Getting behind wheel drunk, and if you would have hit somebody or injured someone, your insurance company would have had to pay. In most states, if you get drunk driving conviction, you will be required by law to get a special insurance policy known as a SR22 insurance before you can drive a vehicle again. The cost of an SR22 insurance in the states where it is required can double or even triple your premiums. So if you're in New York, like we are in the Hamptons, and you're paying about $1,500 a year right now, up to $4,500 a year, figure how much that is a month. $800 maybe, or whatever. No, it's about $4,500 comes out to be about $450. No, about $425 a month. You want to pay that just for auto insurance? Usually, you will be required to carry this in most expensive auto insurance for a period of 3 years. Cha-ching, add it to your register of expenses that due to your irresponsibility of drinking and driving. Number 10, again, number 5 is a plus, number 8 is a plus, and I think number 10 should be mandatory if you have done this at least once, or more than once I should say. Install ignition interlock device. In a growing number of states, drivers who are convicted of DUI are being required to install ignition interlock devices on their personal vehicles. Some states are requiring that these devices for the first-time offenders. The device requires the driver to have alcohol-free breath before the vehicle will start. The installation of these devices and monthly fees associated with them can be very expensive, and again, you pay. I knew a guy that was, he had one of these, and he requested for me to blow into it. Folks, you're not helping yourself if you ask somebody else to blow into your ignition interlock device, because it is there to help you and prevent you from hurting others. If you're irresponsible and you get behind the wheel and you drink and drive or smoke or do crack or whatever you do, I hope number 5 happens to you, you go to jail. I hope you get an assessment from an assessor for alcohol treatment, and I hope they put you into a inpatient or outpatient treatment, and I hope you get an ignition interlock device. Those 3 things I hope it happens to you. I don't wish ill on anyone, but if you get behind the wheel knowingly that you're drunk or high, those 3 things I hope for you. I hope them only for one reason, to help you. I don't hope them for you for any other reason, no ill feelings, just to help you, because jail will prevent you from drinking and driving and hopefully give you time to think of what you have done. The assessment coming from the state or a counselor will hopefully find that, or bring out to the surface that you have an addiction and you seek help. And the number 10, the ignition interlock device, because if you are too weak to control your alcohol usage or drug usage before getting behind the wheel, let this ignition interlock device help you. That's why those 3 things, number 5, number 8, and number 10. 10 things that can and will happen to you if you get a DWI. Number 1, you will be arrested and booked. Number 2, you will appear in court. Number 3, you will lose your license, whether it's suspended or revoked. Number 4, you will pay a fine. Number 5, you will go to jail. I like that one. Number 6, you will complete the terms of your probation. You just now hired and you're paying for a babysitter. Number 7, you will have to go to drunk driving school. Number 8, you will undergo alcohol assessment. I like that one because hopefully they'll point out that you might have to go to inpatient or outpatient. Number 9, you will have to pay higher auto insurance, up to 3 times your premiums for up to 3 years. And number 10, which I like, install ignition interlock device. Is it worth it, folks? Is this worth it? Are these 10 things that will happen to you for DUI and DWI worth you continuously drinking and driving or drugging and driving? Because if you think it's worth it, if you don't mind doing all these 10, think about this. What happens if you kill someone? Or you injured someone? Including yourself, what happens then? We, as the public, as people that are concerned, advocates, like myself, I'm promoting drunk driving and its ill effects. I'm promoting anti-drugs and anti-alcohol. We are here to help you. I help me by helping you. So hear me out. Do not commit DWI or drink and drive or drug and drive. Do not. Because you will find that you'll be arrested and booked. You will appear in court. You will lose your license. You will pay a fine, go to jail, complete the terms of probation, go to drunk driving school, undergo assessment, pay higher auto insurance, and get an interlock. My alarm went off. Hold on. I don't know what's going on with my alarm, but it keeps going off. So now I unplugged it. I am so sorry, folks. This has never happened on any of my shows, but it is what it is. It's reality. It's real life. But we are here to help you, no matter what, to educate you, to inform you on drinking and driving and drugging and driving and all other aspects of addictions and its ill effects. That's what we're here for. That is what we are here for, and that's what we'll continuously to do. Today, October 17th, 2014, let today be the first day that you finally realize that you don't want any of these 10 things to happen to you. You don't want to be arrested and booked. You don't want to appear in court. You don't want to lose your driver's license. You certainly don't want to pay a fine. You don't want to go to jail. You don't want to go to get probation. You don't want to go to drunk driving school. You don't want to undergo alcohol assessment, pay higher auto insurance, and get an interlock device for your car. And if you don't want to, let today, October 17, 2014, be the first day that you stop drinking and driving. Matter of fact, that today is the first day that you stop any substance abuse. Let today, there are two things you need to do to get this accomplished. You need to finally admit that you have a problem, like I did June 22nd, 2013. I realized I had a problem. I realized way before then, but I finally said, I have a problem, and I stopped denying it, because no matter what, there's going to be people in my thousands in my audience that are going to say, I know I have a problem, but it's not that big of a deal. But folks, it is. If you cannot control your alcohol intake, if it's out of control to an addiction state, if you can't stop for about a year or a month, but you continuously have to drink every single day, you have an addiction. Go and finally say, Ralph, or talk to whoever and admit, or even talk to yourself and admit that you have that problem. And then reach for your higher power. Because you cannot battle addiction without God. You can have God in your life without addiction, that's great, but you cannot have an addiction, a controlled addiction that you want to take care of without including your higher power. God and the fight against addiction come hand in hand, but you need to first stop denying. Let today, October 17th, 2014, be your first day. Let today, October 17th, 2014, be the first day that Ralph, me, can help you take your life back. Like I took my own life back, June 22nd, 2013. So, I can help you take your life back today. Starting today. It's that simple. Call me, 844-405-HELP, or even text me, 631-599-0218. These are the different methods. There's always three that I talk about. There's many other ones. The first three are always AA, been around since 1936. They have a books like a what's the word that I'm looking for? Like a it's graphically designed. You sit in the classroom, possibly around a table, and you share stories. You do 90 meetings in 90 days is what you do. You have 12 steps that you have to start with. You need to seek a sponsor. That is AA 1936. Helped millions and millions of people. I tried AA 4 or 5 times. I felt that I needed to be more actively involved. I merely cannot just show up once a day for an hour and then leave and not worry about my addiction. And I'm not saying that they don't worry about it, but I needed to be more actively involved. I needed to have an AA 24 hours a day in my life. I created my website. I created different methods of recovery. I created videos. I am up to 173 videos. If you go on YouTube, all you have to do is type in "Take Your Life Back" with Ralf Friedrichs, and you will see 173 videos. I now have commercials playing on my videos that promote interlock systems, that promote TWI lawyers, they play commercials on my videos, all 173. Take Your Life Back with Ralf Friedrichs on YouTube. You'll find that. I've created real people with real story interviews by walking the streets, Neighborhood Road, Mastic Beach, where I'll be tomorrow, incidentally. That used to be my walking ground. That is where I committed most of my drinking. In between my walk from home to the liquor shop and back, I would consume in excess of 10 to 15 shots a day. At least. I will drink until I'm tired and pass out, wake up, eat, drink again. But my methods so far have been very helpful to me and many, many other people. Many other people. People as far as way up north, as far as down south into Europe. My methods are so simple. My methods are utilize my websites, utilize my videos, utilize listening to my interviews, utilize going out yourself and helping others with addiction, utilize yourself creating videos, because you don't realize when you do a video or you go out and talk to people, you are refreshing your own memory on addiction and recovery constantly. You're not merely just sitting in a classroom atmosphere and talking about it. You are creating your own environment of talking and living through other people's addiction stories, how to live better with your own. That is my recovery, and it works, and it really works. Go to YouTube, Take Your Life Back with Ralf Friedrichs Show, but just type in Take Your Life Back with Ralf Friedrichs, and you will find 173 videos that will educate you, that will help you with any topic you can imagine. Any topic related to people's lives, related to old people over-medicating themselves, related to people coming out of jail and turning to alcohol, related to a lot of other teenage drugs, mad, sad. 173 videos, Take Your Life Back with Ralf Friedrichs. Watch them. Those are two different methods, and then of course we have where we talked about number 8, going under alcohol assessment, where you can go into an inpatient or outpatient. All the inpatient and outpatient treatment centers, they do accept insurances, most of them I should say, and Medicaid. And if you don't have any of those, try and check your website for the state and see if they have any state sponsors for people that are financially challenged. And if you still have a problem finding one, text me or email me. 631-599-0218. You can text me, you can call me at 844-405-HELP, or you can email me at clearreform, that's CLEARREFORM @Yahoo. I will try to help you. So you try to do that. Inpatient or outpatient really does work for people. But the most important thing is, folks, is when you either try my methods or AA or inpatient or outpatient, one thing you cannot do when you are finished. Well, you'll never be finished with my methods, because my methods will be like this until I die. AA should be part of your life until you die also, until there is no more of you. Treatment centers, inpatient or outpatient, are just a temporary fix. When you come out, do not go back into your old abusive habits again. That is my warning sign for you. Do not do that. And in all 3 methods, you should all include your God. God has to be part of your life, whether you're addicted or not, but more so if you have an addiction, because you obviously have proven to yourself that you can control your own life. So why would you want to continuously going down that same path without asking God to help you with your guidance and direction? Ask Him just to help you with that. And He will. But you need to reach out and ask Him. So you have all 3 of those methods. You include God, and on all 3 methods, including God, you'll achieve one thing, guaranteed. If you want to achieve it, it's all in your mind. You will achieve sobriety, no matter what method you use, if it's done the right way and if you include a God. Folks, when you go to bed at night and you take your sneaker, shoes, or slippers off and you put them by the edge of your bed, why not push them under your bed? That way, when you wake up in the morning, you're forced to go on your knees to go and get them from under your bed to put on your feet to go and continue your day. While you're on your knees, thank God that you have the privilege of having another day on this earth. For every breath you take, there is someone here, my community, your community, globally, that's taking their last breath. For every time you open and close your eyes, there is someone that is closing their eyes somewhere in the world. Thank God that you have the privilege of another day. Thank God. So do that. Push your slippers, shoes, sneakers under the bed from now on at night. In the morning when you go and retrieve them, thank God for the privilege of another day on this earth. Because one day it will be our last day on earth. But in the meantime, let's all be very thankful for what we have. And what we have, if you have a lot of it, whether it's money or materialistic things, or if you only have a little bit, we all have an opportunity to share with other people. Whether it's our family, our neighbors, total strangers. You walk out of 7-Eleven, you see somebody that's hurting. Buy him a coffee. Buy him a hot dog. One thing I never recommend is to give money on anyone sitting outside of a convenience store, because they might utilize that for some sort of drug or alcohol. But buy them something. If you have extra furniture and you know someone in need of furniture, give them some. If you have extra clothing and you know people need clothing, give them some. One day is our last day on earth, and as we're going to our resting place, our coffin is loaded into a hearse. Don't ever think that your personal belongings are going to follow you in a U-Haul truck. That U-Haul truck will not be behind your hearse going to your final resting place. A U-Haul truck resembles carrying personal belongings when you go from one house to another. But you're not going to a house, you're going to your final resting place. So your personal belongings are wherever they might be, but they will not be in the U-Haul truck behind your hearse. So why not share today? Share with your neighbors, share with your family, share with loved ones, share with total strangers, give to your churches. When you give and you help others, your self-esteem lifts, your inner feelings lift, and you just become a better human. And God notices these things. When you give good and you do good, you get good. But when you do bad and you give bad advice or bad feelings towards others, you will get those bad feelings and advice in return. I always say, when the sunshine comes into your heart and into your home, you will get nothing but positive results. But when you have the darkness, which is equal to negativity, you will get nothing but negative results. Try to stay away from negative people, the naysayers of the world, and be positive. In every bad situation is something good, even maybe that much, but there's always good in any person and any situation. Locate the good in the person and in the situation and lift it up and bring it to the surface. It could even be with yourself. No matter how many times people have told you you're bad, you're no good, you are a special person and you have special qualities and you are internally a good person. You just need to lift it outside of you. No matter how many times people have told you you're no good and you're bad, I think you're a good person. And I know God knows that you're a good person. You just need to find the good things in your own life and get them out to the surface. For the people that are telling you you're no good, that are telling you you're a waste of time, leave those people behind you. Those are the negative people in your life. Surround yourself with new people. Go to your churches. Start all over in a positive note, and you will get positive results. October 17th, 2014, today's your day. Whether it's admitting you have an addiction, whether it's starting a whole new way of thinking, October 17, 2014 is your day for change. It is your day that I can help take your life back. It is your day. Forget what happened yesterday. It doesn't matter. It's done. Move on with today, October 17, 2014 and forward. Start in your own home, showing people that you are a positive person, that you are a true role model in front of your children, that you are the hero that the children think that they see when they look at you. Eliminate the things that make you appear not to be a good role model. Eliminate the smoking in front of your children, the drinking and the profanity and the physical abuse. Eliminate them. Get rid of them. Yes, you did them yesterday, but today's a new day. Today's a day of change for you. Eliminate the smoking in front of your kids. If you have to smoke, do it outside the house. Eliminate the drinking. If you have to drink for whatever reason, do it away from your children. If you need to curse, learn to control your language. You don't need to drop the F word every time, and definitely don't curse in front of your children. And if you have an issue with anger and you physically abuse someone, seek counseling or therapy. And if you're the victim of physical abuse, seek the authorities. Report the abuser. It is better to report the abuser and have that abuser be taken out in handcuffs and hopefully gets help and comes back into your life than for the authorities to come take you in a body bag and that abuser took your life. Report the abuser if you're the victim. But start today, October 17th, eliminating those 4 things, and you will be the role model, and you will be the hero in your children's eyes. And especially if you add these 4 things. Start today, a new day, a new life. October 17th, 2014, start today with love in your household. Show the people around you love them. Continue with respect. Everybody in your home should get your respect, and they will give you respect. Show compassion to anyone in your home. Show that you really do care, and show emotion. There is nothing wrong with laughing or crying, but those 4 things added to your home and the other 4 things subtracted from your home will make you a more well-balanced person. Now you are becoming that hero that your children are looking at you are, and you are being the role model in your life, in your household. You, today, October 17, 2014, are now writing new chapters in the book of your life and your children's life. The chapters before today are written. They can't be changed. But the chapters starting today, October 17, 2014, those chapters, now you can start writing. Those chapters you can start writing for your children and for you. And I keep saying October 17th. It's really the 18th today. I'm a day behind. Today's October 18th, 2014. Those chapters you can start writing. Those chapters should include love, respect, compassion, and emotion. Those chapters should not include smoking in front of your children, drinking in front of your children, profanity in front of your children, or physical abuse at all. Those chapters, starting today, October 18, 2014, should include those 4 things: love, respect, emotion, compassion. The chapters written before today are gone. They can't be changed. But today can be changed, and here on forward can be changed. But it all starts with you. Help write your children's chapters in their book of life. When they're 18, they're going to be leaving your home. Wouldn't it be nice to know that you did your best to not only be a good role model in front of them, but to educate them the best you can, so when they hit society, which I'm telling you right now, society is bad. When they hit society, they have a shield around them. They have the shield of your upbringing them in the proper manner. That is their shield. What they do from that point on is not something that you can control anymore. You can worry about it, but you can't control it anymore. You can advise them, but you can't control it anymore. They are on their own. They've become adults at that point. But it is good to know that no matter what, you made a difference in their life between the age of 0, 1 day, all the way to 18. That you made the difference. And if you have so far been a bad role model, and you have not been the hero that the children think that you are, start today. Start today. Yesterday's done. Last week is gone. Today is important, and tomorrow's even more important. Start today, October 18, 2014. And let me help you take your life back. But it all starts in your home. It all starts in your heart. And it all starts with accepting God and eliminating your addictions. That's where it all starts. All those things together will make you a good person, will make you a better person. Even people with addictions are good people. A lot of them are. But their addictions are out of control and they need help, and that's why I'm telling you, if you admit you have an addiction, not only can I, but other people help take your life back, but more importantly, God will help you take your life back also. God will give you back what He created in the first place, which was a perfect human. With the guidance of God and the direction of God and other people like myself, addiction recovery coaches, you will take your life back. Today, October 18, 2014, but you have to have the will and you have to have the strength to finally admit you have a problem. And there is no shame in doing that. If anything, people will become proud that you have finally said, I have a problem. I need help. God, help me. Has to start today. Folks, let the sunshine into your heart, let the sunshine into your home, and you will get nothing, and I mean nothing but positive results. Eliminate the negativity around you. If there are people that are dark in your life, avoid them as much as you can. The naysayers will try to take you down, and if there's anyone, and I mean anyone, telling you you're no good, you have nothing good about you, don't believe them, because I know for a fact, and so does God, that you are a good person and you have a lot of good qualities. And today, October 18, 2014, will be the first day of the rest of your better life. Will be the first day of letting sunshine into your heart and into your home, and will be the last day that you will allow the negative naysayers bring negativity into your life. Let today be the best day for the rest of your life. Let today be the first day that I can help you take your life back. Call me, 844-405-HELP. Let the sunshine into your heart and your home. You'll get nothing but positive results. Remember, a sober today, I guarantee you, gives you a better tomorrow. And never, ever, and I mean ever, give up on others and yourself, because you are good. There are people that are told they're no good in life, but they have a lot of good qualities, including you or someone else that you might think is taking that verbal abuse by others by being told constantly that they're no good. Every person has good qualities. Every person. So remember, sober today makes for a better tomorrow. And if you believe what I'm telling you in here, I guarantee you it will become clear out there. Go to www.clearviews.info, www.clearreform.com. Call me, 844-405-HELP. Remember, tomorrow, Mastic Beach, Neighborhood Road, between 11 and 12, I will be out there talking to real people with real stories, and I will bring that to you on Monday via videotape. These are audio clippings of real people with real stories, all related to addiction, whether it's themselves or other people. I hope to God I see you folks all on Monday on my next video. Remember, tomorrow's video will be an inspiration video. Usually I like to talk about on Sundays my inspiration videos. The concept and the theme is always include God and your family every Sunday. May God bless you and have a sober day, and God bless you again.
Take your life back.
Comes a time in every life when nothing is as it seems. Things can't stay as they are, and there's no comfort in anything. It feels like a part of you is dying. To let go of what you've known, it's all you can